Hello everyone, today we are here in Topkapi Palace in Istanbul, and the gate in the frame is Imperial Gate, which is the entrance to the palace, and it separates the palace from the city. It was built by Sultan Mehmet in 1459 and was the main residence and administrative headquarters of the Ottoman sultans for nearly 400 years. Passing through the Imperial Gate leads us into the first court, which is known as Court of Janissaries. And this is the middle gate. The middle gate leads to the palace second court, used for the business of running the empire.
And that's the Tower of Justice or the Adalat. And they are the kitchens, and on the top you can see beautiful chimneys.
The second court also holds the Imperial Council Chamber, Divan, where the council held their meeting to discuss matters of state, and the sultan sometimes secretly listened to the meeting through the gold grill high in the wall that you can see here.
Also in the second court lies the inkwell chamber, which shows the clock collection of the Ottoman Empire with numerous gifts from the other empires around the world, and these clocks look really beautiful.
Now we are at the Exterior Treasury, where an impressive collection of Ottoman and European arms and armor is displayed.
These swords are so big and look so heavy. How could those warriors even hold those swords and wear all these big and heavy armors and fight in those wars?
Now we are at the Harem section. Harem was the sultan's private chamber where sultans used to stay with their wives and as many as 300 concubines and the black eunuchs. The Harem complex has 6 floors, but only one of these can be visited. The Harem section is famous for its beautiful works of Turkish style arts and historic architecture of Turkish baths. The statue represents the black eunuchs who used to guard the doors of Harem section, and they were close to both the Sultan and the Queen Mother. And on the walls you can see the trays that were used to bring food from the kitchen. And this is the place where the principal wives used to live. This is the private chamber of Sultan's mother where she used to live, and she was the in charge of Harem section. That's the classical ancient Turkish bath. The walls are all made of marble.
This is the Imperial Hall, which was used for hosting various ceremonies, weddings, and family gatherings. And this is the Sultan's private chamber. If you look closely, you can see a Sultan's concubine looking out through the window, and this is the building where they used to live. And this is the Kusane kitchen, where they used to prepare special meals for the Sultan.
This is called the Golden Road as it is believed that Prince used to distribute gold on walking through it. Now we are in the third court and the building you can see is audience chamber and right beside it is the library.
This beautiful chamber in the third court is the Chamber of the Holy Relics, which holds the Prophet Muhammad's collection, including sacred relics. That's the relic fragment from the 1st century showing the arm of John the Baptist. That's the footprint of Prophet Muhammad. That's the Ottoman handkerchief. And these are the printing blocks for the handkerchiefs. That's the model of the Quran from the past.
As you can see, the Topkapi Palace was built in a strategic location in terms of defense as it's overlooking both Bosphorus and the Sea of Marmara. And its unique feature is that you can see two continents, Asia and Europe from here. Now we are at the Mecidiye Pavilion. This pavilion is the newest building in the palace, dating back to 1858. The architecture of Mecidiye Pavilion reflects influences of European styles into the Ottoman Empire.
Now we are at the Fatih Kiosk, one of the Topkapi's most famous areas, which houses the Imperial Treasury. Among the priceless items on display are jewelries, weapons, textiles, and other objects made from gold and adorned with precious stones. The Imperial Treasury also contains the famous Spoonmaker diamond, one of the largest diamonds in the world, and the Topkapi dagger, a ceremonial weapon encrusted with emeralds and diamonds. Now we are back at the second court, and this is the 500-year-old tree being tied together to prevent from falling apart. So that's it for today. Thank you everyone for watching our video.